The avian flu is showing no signs of slowing down.
News 8 Now's Tyler Jobe joins us in the studio to explain how the outbreak is impacting area animal organizations.
According to the CDC, tens of millions of birds, mainly poultry, have either gotten sick or died from the virus, but it's also spread to wild birds, including eagles. The avian flu naturally spreads to birds, especially during migration, but this year an outbreak is causing millions of birds to die or be euthanized.
Once they do get this virus, they're not living through it.
Animal experts say waterfowl like ducks and geese mainly carry avian flu, and the outbreak has forced the Coulee-Region-Humane-Society to prevent taking in any adult waterfowl.
We don't want to jeopardize any fear of the influenza going to domestic birds that the shelter may get in that go up for adoption.
Animal Control Supervisor Kathy Kasakaitis says any birds the Humane Society accepts are quarantined for up to 2 weeks. She says space is limited, so some of the wild birds they have are being kept warm in kennels outside.
Behind you is the best that we can do right now.
Eagles are vulnerable to the avian flu as well. Ed Hahn of the National Eagle Center in Wabasha says bird flu in eagles is 100% fatal.
That's a little bit distressing for obviously bird enthusiasts and eagle lovers as well.
Hahn says the center is still doing learning sessions, but guests who come visit the center cannot touch or get close to the eagles.
People have never been allowed to touch the eagles when they're here anyway.
The good news, Hahn says birds at the center have no cases of avian flu.
So hopefully we will get through this without any incident. That is the goal.
Avian flu spreads through contact, so humans can get it if they touch infected birds. But even then, Kasakaitis says it's very rare for humans to contract the virus.
You'd have very mild cold-like symptoms, but people shouldn't panic about getting it.
Now, Hahn says when migration ends, avian flu cases should settle down, but in the meantime, he says you should consider taking down your bird feeders. They'll help prevent birds from gathering and potentially spreading the virus even more. Mike and Amy?
All right, thank you, Tyler. And Kasakaitis says symptoms of avian flu include flying or swimming in circles and twisting heads backwards.
And she says if you see birds with those symptoms, you should make sure to contact the DNR.